Hey everybody, how you doing today? I have the next assignment called Line, and this is an exploration of how to use lines. Now, before I get going on this, there's one thing I want to talk about a little bit. Whoops. And that's, so far we've been primarily working on process. I have that kind of larger category called body, and it basically has to do with how your body relates to the area, to the drawing, the physicality of drawing, the process orientation. So, and when I mean process, I simply mean, as I've stated a few times, how you make what you're making. Okay, how you use the materials to make what you're making. So far, I've not talked hardly at all about perceptual drawing, how to draw things, because I first want to focus on how to draw those things, if that makes sense, okay? Because one drawing, you can have a drawing, I think I've said this before, you can have a drawing of I don't know, an apple, and one is a good drawing of the apple, and another is a bad drawing of the apple, and it's the process, the way they are drawn, that makes one good and one bad. So that's a real important concept that I keep working on with you guys. So, line. This is an assignment that basically it's pretty straightforward. I'd like you to create a composition of lines, basically a combination of straight and curved lines on your large sheet of paper using your big old fat black pencil. Keep it sharp, don't forget that. Keep it nice and sharp. And I'd like you to play around with these. Now, this is not a scribble drawing. This is just individual lines of different qualities, different consistencies, different weights, even different speeds, okay? And I want you to build this drawing up. And again, for my demonstration, I'm going to be working pretty fast. I want the lines to primarily follow the vertical and horizontal axis of the paper, meaning I want the lines to be up and down or side to side. And I want you to play with different weights of line, okay? So press harder and press softer. Press harder. Oop, that's a hard one. Soft. Fast and really slow. And the idea is to build it up, build this whole surface up, just hundreds and hundreds of lines, okay, different. And the thing to start observing as you build this composition up is how these different lines relate to each other, how they move forward, how they might go back. Do not use a ruler for this. You must learn to draw freehand. Notice while I draw, I always rest my hand on the paper. That's okay. It doesn't matter if it smears. Smearing's good. Smearing's human. Watch my video on Nothing's Perfect, okay? Slow, fast one. How do they kind of establish their relationship to each other? And I want you to cover up this entire sheet of paper with lines. And you can see in this video how some of the lines start to float in front and others go behind. Okay, can you see that? There's space created by the relationship of these lines. Then, what I'd like you to do is erase it. Again, with an angular motion, like this, where you start to erase. Now again, erasing is not about, after you build up a lot more lines than this, again, this is just for demonstration purposes, but I'd like you to kind of fuse the lines by crossing the erasing like this, okay? I'm playing the Smiths today. They're awesome. YouTube will probably get mad about this. Hopefully it won't block this video. It's not that loud. Hey, today's my birthday, by the way. I'm 64. Can you believe it? Thinking of music and the Beatles when I was 64, or when I'm 64. So it's kind of my Beatles birthday. Let me get my brush. There it is. Brush it off. And then start over. Do more. And again, this is a very abstract composition that helps you explore line, how to use line, how to create space with line. And if you want, throw in a few organic lines. Let's just see how it looks. Well, that's kind of cool. You want to do some curved lines, that's fine. Okay, line. Erase it out again. Keep doing that and build it up, creating space. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.